Let me start with a question. Why do so many people set big, ambitious goals but never achieve them? Is it because they are not motivated enough, not disciplined enough? Actually, it's neither. The truth is, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fail to the level of your system. Let me share with you how this idea transformed my own life. Whether it was on stage delivering speech or on a mat practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, everything changed when I stopped obsessing over result and started focus on a habit and systems that could actually get me there. The problems with goals. Most people think goals are the key to success. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to save $10,000. I want to get a promotion. These goals are great, but they have one major flaw. They focus on the outcome, not the process. Here's the problem. Goals give you something to strive for, but they don't tell you how to get there. Even worse, they can create a false sense of accomplishment. Ever set a big goal, get excited about it, and then do nothing? That's because goals don't create action. Systems do. How I learned this one in public speaking. When I started public speaking, I was terrible. I would forget what I want to say. I would ramble, and the ideas of standing in front of an audience made my stomach turn. My goal? Become a competent speaker. But the let go alone wasn't enough to get me on the stage. So I built a system. I joined Toastmaster. I wrote one new speech every week. I practiced in front of friends. I recorded myself to spot mistakes. Each time I improved a little bit. Eye contact, pacing, body language. Over time, this tiny adjustment compounded. And now, in front of thousands of people feel natural. I didn't achieve this by focusing on the goals. I achieved it by sticking to the system. The law of system in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The same principle applies to my journey in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. When I started at 30, I was way behind most of the other students. My goal was to earn a blue belt, but I quickly realized starting at the belt hanging on the wall wouldn't teach me a single armbar. Instead, I focused on showing up consistently. My system was really simple. I committed to training 3 times a week during one technique at a time. One week it was sweep, the other week it was escape. Each small improvement built on the last. Eventually, I didn't just earn my blue belt. I became someone who changed. Someone who embraced the grind. The belt was just a side effect. Why system works? Now I'm going to share with you 3 key principles why the system works. Here's why systems are so powerful and why the book Atomic Habits emphasize them. Number 1, small habit compound. Success is rarely the result of one big leap. It's a result of tiny changes repeated over time. Think about it. If you improve by just 1% every day, you will be 37 times better out a year. But if you get 1% worse every day, you will barely exist. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Number 2, identity shapes behavior. Goals focus on what you want to achieve. System focus on who you want to become. In both public speaking and Jiu-Jitsu, I shift the mindset. I stop saying I want to be a great speaker and start saying I am someone who speaks. I stop saying I want to earn a blue belt. I start saying I am someone who changes. Every time you act in alignment with that identity, you reinforce it. Number 3, make it easy. Habits don't stick when they complicated. The easier you make them, the more likely you are to do with them. For Jiu-Jitsu, my cue was packing my gym bag the night before. For public speaking, my cue was scheduling practice sessions into my week. When you reduce the friction, you make success inevitable. Now, I'm going to share with you some practical tips to build your system. Now, here's how you can apply these principles in your own life. Number 1, start small. Pick one habit and make it ridiculously easy. Want to get fit? Start with 5 push-ups a day. Want to read more? Read 1 page before bed. Number 2, stack habits. Attach your new habit to something you already do. For example, I will practice my speech after breakfast or head to the gym immediately after work. Check your progress. Keep it simple. A notebook an app or a habit tracker, watching your streak grow is incredibly motivating. Celebrate small wins. Every small success is a vote for the person you want to become. Give yourself credit, no matter how small the progress feels. Now, in conclusion, what's the key takeaway here? Goals are great for setting directions, but systems are what move you forward. Whether you want to speak better, get in shape, or master a skill, focus on the process. Ask yourself, what system can I build today to support the person I want to become tomorrow? Success isn't about big, dramatic leaps. It's about showing up consistently and trusting the compound effect of your effort. If this video resonates with you, please subscribe and like. Let's build habit, system, and a life you are proud of, one small step at a time. I look forward to see you in future video. Bye for now.